Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Gebo the Shaman, and today we are talking about what happens when we have Venus placed in the 10th house in your birth chart. So, before we get into all that good stuff, I just like to let you guys know that I am a Vedic astrologer. I do have a bunch of, courses, products, services, a bunch of stuff to offer you. So, you can see everything that I have to offer up here. And you can also check out all my bundle sales going on right now at GeboTheShaman.com. So go over there and check that out. So let's get into Venus in the 10th house. So in order to understand this placement, we need to understand what Venus means. And then we'll talk about what the 10th house means, put them together, and create our own analysis from it. Alright, so what is Venus? So Venus is the five senses. So it's all about art, beauty, romance, wealth, luxury, things like that. But it's also about the five senses. So those are touch, taste, smell, sight, and hearing. So so Venus wants to experience the best sensual pleasures that there are, and this can come in the variety of beautiful like art pieces, home decorations with like fine art, movies, music, and everyone has their different tastes in music and movies and art and things like that. So yeah, it's about like the arts. It's about the best music, the best movies, the best art, the best culinary cuisine, the best food, and like everything with Venus is like Venus wants the top quality. She wants to just indulge in materialistic things, basically. And so Venus can be, an indicator of wealth and of your values. So Venus also represents your values. These can be like, your value as a person, as in like your net worth or something like that, but also just the things that we love, the things that we enjoy, the things that we value. And so Venus, so the 10th house is our work, our career, our public reputation. 10th house is our like the career, public reputation, social status, how people see us, like our reputation kind of thing. It's anyway, so that's the 10th house. It's like very much to do with career and how how we're seen in public, how the public sees us, and that's generally our profession. Alright, so we need to understand what sign is here as well to get a better understanding of this placement, as well as what planets are are here conjuncting Venus, what planets are aspecting Venus, and all that stuff. So, you know, those are two other very important considerations for this. So, yeah, Venus in the 10th house is, we have basically the planet of our values and, you know, luxury, sensuality, things like that, with the house of our career. So this can cause somebody to be very, you know, have a career that's based around art, some kind of art, some kind of, you know, art or beauty, or you know, could be acting if you had the right, like, 5th house placements. So yeah, it's really, it's very much about, like, that creativity. So Venus brings creativity, so you would very much be, I don't see someone with this placement being like an accountant. Or, I mean, it could be if we had like Virgo in the 10th house with Venus here, you could become an accountant. But I see Venus as more of like the arts. So, like, you know, a painter, a writer, a poet, a musician, singer, actor, you know, something like that, where it's very much about your creativity, your craft, the thing that you love. And so this is very, it's very hard to place because it's, you know, there's so many avenues that this could take. You know, Venus does have to do with like money in the terms of like luxury items and things like that. So maybe you could become someone who helps people with their finances, like a financial planner or something like that. Yeah. So, you know, Venus in the 10th house, this would also indicate that you have some kind of a value to society. So your reputation is seen as valuable, as something that is needed, something that is wanted. So, you know, you could do very well with your social standing and things like that. Social status, like reputation. If you have Venus in the 10th house, people are going to see you as a very sweet, soft, caring, creative, you know, creative person. Yeah, so that's kind of what it's going to be. And you know, there's so many forms of like art, and so I'm going to say that you'll have a career revolving around some kind of a art or creativity, singing, writing, dancing, you know, it could be a bunch of things. So yeah. Let's see. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what it is. Let me see how I am on time. Yeah, we're pretty much good. So anyway, guys, I hope you had a, you know, good understanding for what Venus does in the 10th house. So yeah, that's Venus in the 10th house for you. If you want to check out anything that I have to offer, any of my courses, products, services, anything like that, then you can go to GeboTheShaman.com. I'm having a limited time bundle sale on like all my courses, products, and services. So go check those out. And yeah, that's about it. So then we have the astrology certification course. So if you're interested in the astrology certification course, then that basically walks you through step A through step Z of how I go about doing an astrology reading. And you know, it teaches you some very rare and unique tips, unique calculations and things like that. So it is very very user friendly, very beginner friendly. You don't need to be an astrology genius. In fact, I already had somebody sign up and they're doing pretty well on the program. So you know, and then the other thing is when you sign up for that course and take the certification exam, I will be giving you your own website so you can actually start making some money as a Vedic astrologer. So that's what I do. Alright. And then we have the Vedic astrology readings. So I have my standard reading that I give to everybody, and then I have readings where I talk about your career and your relationships, things like that. And then we have the birth time rectification. So basically that is a very specialized service, and not many Vedic astrologers know how to do it or can do it or have the skills to do it. So I am one of the very few that can do it reliably and accurately. So I pride myself on that, and yeah, I'm the only one that I know of who can get it down to, you know, the span of a minute. I looked online and found that most astrologers who do birth time rectification only can get it within like 10 minutes. But some are 5 minutes, some are 10 minutes, but I guarantee you I can get it down to the span of 1 minute. So there is that. So if you need a birth time rectification, there's nobody better than me, that, in my opinion. And yeah, so there you go. And well, then we have the Cosmic Qigong courses. So we have the Cosmic Qigong course and the Self-Transformation Challenge right here. Both of these courses are extremely easy for beginners, but this one is more of a beginner's course that just is about Qigong. And this one combines Qigong with Kundalini Yoga and meditation. So it's a combination of the three energies of the body, and it's a very and it uses the energy of the heart center too, taps you into that. So yeah, it combines the three energies of the body, and it is very like like it says, transformative. I mean, it really took me from being super depressed to not being depressed and being like actually enjoying life and being optimistic and enthusiastic about life. So that's one thing that it helped me do. Alright, so then we have the distance energy healing. So the distance energy healing is great for people who are struggling with their mental health, physical health, emotional health, psychological health, things like that. Most 99% of all diseases and illnesses and things like that are the result of emotional backlog. I'll just say that, in my opinion. I'm not a doctor, so I am a shaman. So my take on physical illnesses is from a spiritual perspective. So there's always a emotional tie to that. It's always an emotional reason. And so if you want to be free of all disease and illness and stuff like that, the Qigong exercises are great for that. But if you need a supplement to help kickstart your healing journey, then the distance energy healing is definitely helpful with that. And then we have the career coaching and life coaching. So, if you have if you basically don't know what your path is or purpose is in this life, it's very common for people to get depressed about that, like not have any, because they don't have any path and any purpose, any goal. So people often get depressed about it. So in order to help give you direction, that's what my career consultation is for. It's basically to help you find your path and purpose so that you can get some direction in your life and have a path, a way to get out of your current situation and start living the life that you really want to live. So that's very important. Alright. And then we have the Qigong courses, like I said. Also, ritual magic courses are available. Go to GeboTheShaman.com to check out all my products, courses, services, everything that I have to offer. It's all on sale right now, so I would highly recommend taking advantage of all my sales before it goes away. And it's going to be going away very shortly, so I would hop on that ASAP. Alright guys, so thank you very much for watching me today, and if you would please like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff, and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this, and we will talk to you next time. Peace.